Howdy, and welcome here to a special. I'm gonna call it after hours because I'm wearing the sunglasses. I don't know why I'm wearing sunglasses. Anyways, we're working to a special early access here to Alma. Yes, we're on Alma, and we're gonna do a little flyby through the map, kind of check things out. Now, I will say this is an early access, so it does not necessarily represent the final edition that you will get when it's released, but I want to check things out. And I do like that we do have this little project here added. I am looking forward to maybe doing that. And we have over here, we have the lumber mill. And that's going to be kind of handy if you want to pursue that. I probably won't be doing a whole lot in this series, and I should probably talk about this series as we're flying around here. But our goal for this series is we're going to do just kind of a check things out. I do plan on doing a full series once the map officially releases, because there might be some changes. I don't have to start all over. Because it may or may not require a new save. I don't know. But I don't want to get too committed on an early access version. So yeah. The housing area, though, is very detailed, as you can see here. And then if we head over here, we do have, if you remember, this was the ketchup production. I'm going to cut off the school bus. But it has a new ketchup bottle. That is so cool. I love it. And then we have our, down here on the bottom backside, we have the popcorn. Bottom backside. I should be careful how I say that. Yeah, and you know what? Let me turn off flight mode. Okay, there we go. I don't remember if this was like this in FS20. I don't think it was. I don't remember it being like that. Yeah, I don't. So I think that's new. This is also our propane buy point, I believe. And then over here, we do have the car wash. And yes, we can wash our tractors and cars and everything here. Nice little power wash there. And let me get back up to flight mode. We have our firehouse over here, same as before in FS22 version, which is cool to see. We have our little sign here to kind of match what is there in real life. And then around here, I'm glad they added this road, Celobuki. I am so glad for the animal dealer, because that was always kind of a hassle, I will admit, in FS22. We have our co-op silos here. And I would say one cool thing they changed, well, another cool thing is that it now has a road here, and it looks a lot better. I kind of feel like what this remake does is it's kind of not just a straight conversion, but kind of a modernization of the map. Like, hey, things have progressed since the original one came out, and we now have, well, more stuff. Things have changed. And this, I believe, is the grain mill. Yes, grain mill. That was the corn dryer we just flew by there. So that is pretty cool. That's our corn dryer. Now, this right here is the spawn point for the store. Now, it has changed, if you do remember it. It has changed from what it was. It's kind of a more fenced off, flat area, which can be handy. I do like the changes, too. And then over here, we do have the front of the store. And I think the workshop, I'm actually not sure where the workshop trigger is. I know we have one on the farm, though, so that's cool. Now, notice the people there. That's kind of cool. And then we have, oh, this is the dairy. Yeah, so that's the dairy here. Now, the supermarket. This is so cool. There's people in there. They're shopping. They're walking around. There's people behind the counter to serve them. That's so awesome. So awesome. And we got our sell point. And there's also a sign back here on the backside, so you know what what the building is. That's another awesome improvement. We got our hardware Bob there. Central Cafe here. And then I think there was there's a sell point there. I think I'm trying to remember what that was too. Let's head around the front here. Just want to see on this one here. Oh, the bank. Yes. The bank also has an interior, and yes, there is a guy back there behind the counter in the bank. Sorry, I got distracted. I had to look. Oh yeah, so this was the pizzeria, but also has an interior there, and Lilo's which okay, Lilo's tailor shop. That is just so awesome because I'm thinking in my head Lilo and Stitch, so stitching together. Anyways, that's where my mind went. Okay, I have issues. I know this. I embrace this. Oh yes, yes. Okay, there's a store. Oh, it's gonna be all downhill from here. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Let's just head out here. So let's head out here and check out the 3 farms. There was some slight changes here. I did notice this right away, and this farm I actually almost went with this farm. I really like it a lot. It's just so well designed, and it is an improvement, I think, over the FS22 version, the way it's laid out here. And I love the way this road just comes out here to give you access to like this field here, the grass field, and that field. And you already have access from this big field wrapped around the pond here. So yeah, this is actually a really awesome farm. And in the series, when we do the series, once the map launches, I may do that farm. I don't know. I have to see where it's at. I'm kind of debating between using one of the base farms or building my own. I don't know. We'll see where we go. And this here is the starting farm. Now, this may not be exactly what you get once the game launches, but it's pretty close, maybe. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't know. Again, early access. But yeah, it has changed. Now, one thing I will say is I did add this shed here, this little shed, lean-to shed. That is part of the map, though. And I also added this bale shed here. But as far as building, that's all. Well, except for Gaming Joy's wonderful field points. But beyond that, I didn't add anything to the farm as far as buildings go. So we have our cows, our sheep, we got our horses. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. I love it. I'm so excited to be back on this map. This is another change here I did want to point out is that, well, if you remember, this was, I think, 2 fields, maybe 3 fields before. And now it's one gigantic field, which I kind of like. And I kind of don't, but I kind of do. I mean, it's one huge field. It looks cool. It looks like it's just naturally curving around it. I mean, that's one of the things of Alma that makes Alma such an amazing map, is the fields just naturally contour to the land. That's a huge field. I'm not looking forward to working it. But one thing I love about this too is the waterways. They, with the new water from FS25, they just look so amazing. This is a huge improvement, and I love, if you remember from my series in FS22, this farm here, this was my favorite farm, and we did a farm build over here, and I don't know if I'm gonna do one on this farm again. It's just still my favorite farm on the map. I know I'm odd, okay? Again, I embrace this. I know this. I accept it. But this is the other farm here. I don't think this one really changed that much, which actually I'm happy with because I loved this farm in FS22. And the way the way this road sneaks around here gives you access to all these fields. It's just perfect. Is there any other words you can say beside it? I don't know. But that's kind of our little, I guess, fly overview of the map. And we're going to start off here on the starting farm. We don't really have any goal or anything like that. We're just going to start off here with the equipment that I bought. And then also the amount of debt I have as well. We have fields 1, 8, and 29. So it's basically we have a wheat field, we have a corn field, and we have a grass field. So there's a problem here. Yeah, they all need to be plowed, and none of them are fertilized, and none of them are limed. So our yields are going to be absolutely horrible, but that's going to be a good challenge for us to get this farm established, as we're starting off with fields that need a lot of help. I do mean a lot of help. There's just no way around that. Where is the light switch? I think it's over here. Maybe. I think it was somewhere over here. Oops, I opened the door. I did not mean to open the door. Okay, there we go. I didn't have anything in my... Why did nothing pop up in the HUD to tell me that? Oh well. Because I didn't have the HUD on. Again, late night recording here. Late night episode. I mean, granted, this will not be released late at night. That's, I'm just saying late night because I'm going for late night, and I have my sunglasses on. Anyways, yeah, so here's our horses. Yeah. But yeah, just doing a little, let's go this way here. We'll do a little loop around the farm. We're going to do counterclockwise because that makes sense. This is our silo here, and I love this silo complex from Celobuki. It looks awesome. We have our little chicken pen here with all the little chicks who are very hungry. They have zero food right now, but we're about ready to harvest a wheat field, so we will have food for them shortly. And then over here we have the farmhouse, and this has some decorations have been changed out. We got a little pool, tire swings. And I did pick up a truck because you got to have a truck. I mean, we're on a farm. We need a truck. And this is an awesome mod too. Northwest mods. Yeah, they do an awesome job. So this is our bale shed here. And we have our Fint tractor, the little baby Fint here for doing a lot of the bale work with our front loader, with our bale trailer there. And then in this shed here, we have basically all the rest of the implements for field work. I have 2 round balers. I might sell one of those. Might just keep the go well. My thought behind getting 2 balers was I was thinking about, hey, we'll do some round grass bales for the sheep, but I'm kind of planning on doing some TMR. So yeah. Might sell that. So we have our windrow there. We have our dudes over here with the mowers. We got a plow. Then behind me there, we actually saw we had our planter and a trailer. And then over here, in the little lean-to shed here, we have our spreaders for fertilizer and lime. And then the tedder. What? Why did that get turned around there? Oopsie. Let me just whip this around here real quick. Okay. There, let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good. I think right there should do it. Okay. Sorry, it was bugging me. All right, and we have our, over here in the cow shed, I put all of our, well, basically, the equipment for taking care of the cows. We have our manure spreader here. We have an animal mixer. We have another tractor here for dealing with all this equipment. And a little tanker here for transporting the milk. And I went ahead and grabbed a Kubota M8 because I like Kubotas too. In fact, pretty much all the equipment on this, I just like, hey, I like this one, I like that one, I like this one. So that was my choice. That was the reason for the equipment that we picked. So yeah, this is pretty much the farm here. It has changed quite a bit. And again, I'm not sure this is how it will look in the final release that comes out in game on the mod hub in game. It may change a little bit. It may have, a few changes here and there, but this will kind of give you an idea of what to look forward to in the game when it gets, or not the game, the map. Again, it's late. I'm gonna keep using that excuse for as long as I can. Yep. All right, so let's head out here and start harvesting the wheat. And I don't. Over here on the left, see the little silo there? That's a big change for the horse pen. That is actually now the feed point for the horses instead of having to go inside there, which I do love that because most of the trailers I had would not fit back in there. So definitely to me a nice improvement. All right, let me get this pulled up here. And we'll get the harvester all hooked up to this, and then we're going to do a little bit of harvesting. Get our wheat, because we need the wheat to feed the chickens, although most of it's going to go into the silo. But again, our yield for everything we're going to be harvesting this year in game is going to be horrible, because all the fields have 0 fertilizer, 0 lime, and they all need to be plowed. So it ain't gonna be good, but we will take what we can get here. All right, I have a straw swath there. Let's use our steering assist here, get this going up with 2 headlands, and yeah, we'll get it going. Woohoo! First harvest on Alma. I'm excited about Alma. I really am. For lots of reasons. This was an amazing map in FS22. I love Celobuki's maps, and I'm really excited about the Velocity map when that comes to FS25. I can't wait for that. But also, I love Alma too because to me it was one of the best American maps. In the top 3 for American maps, I would say. And overall, it's probably in the top 5 of all maps in FS22. So I am excited to have this. Now, I just thought about something here. So let's check this out. I forgot. I have the weather mod and moisture. Whoa. We're at perfect moisture. That was not planned. That's awesome. So this is actually going to help us out because even though we have we have nothing from fertilization or lime or plowing, but with the perfect moisture that it's at right now for this crop, we're actually going to get a pretty decent yield. I mean, nothing like compared to if it was perfect moisture with fully lime, fully fertilized and plowed. So that's pretty awesome. So what I'm gonna do here is we'll put some of the time lapse here and get this field fully harvested. And what I'll probably do is I'm gonna do the headlands, and then when I start the up and downs, I'll grab one of the tractors with the baler and get started on that way they follow me on the up and down, so we can get all the straw baled up there. And then after we're done with that, I'll just bale the headlands and we'll be done with this field, and then we can start plowing it because it needs it. So let's turn up the music, crank it up. You know what? We're gonna put in a dancing cat because why not? And get this field harvested.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Won't you here with me? Am I out of my mind? Or is this how it should be? You made me sing about love, so just tell me if I'm wrong. But it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Yeah! Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time.
All right, we are just about done here with our first harvest, and you know that the weather mod with the crop moisture kind of saved us here, because I don't think we would have gotten very much without that mod. Without, crop moisture being in effect, because again, the fields have no fertilizer, no lime, and they need to be plowed. So it's like it would have been a minimal, very, very minimal yield. And we got a full trailer, well, close up to a full trailer, and we're sitting about 36% full. So we'll have like another third of a trailer when this is all done. So I mean, that's pretty good. Can't complain about that. All right, so we're done. We're done with the harvest here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this parked over here. Get the header parked on our trailer. Our trailer is full. The trailer for hauling the wheat is full. Not the header trailer I'm going to right now. Oh, you know what? It's nighttime. You know what? We need to switch over here to the day mode, I guess, evidently, because yeah, there we go. We're switching over to day mode here, so I can evidently think better, even though it is late night. We're going to go for day mode. Okay, I'm on the wrong side of the header. I didn't do a very good transition there to day mode, did I? All right, so let me get this whipped around here and parked on the header trailer, and then we're going to take the trailer of wheat, get that loaded in, get this harvester taken back to the farmyard, and we're going to finish belling up the straw here on the headlands. So let me get this turned off a worker and get this little parked over here out of the way. All right, here we go. So yeah, let me get these headlands all belled up here, and then we will get that harvester back to the farmyard and get our trailer all emptied out and get chickens fed and get the rest of the wheat into the silo. All right, we're gonna pull the trigger on this. I mentioned earlier, like, we don't really need two balers. I don't see a need for it. Especially two round balers. So we're gonna sell the Chrome and just use the Go Well. I think it will do everything that we need. Before we sell the Chrome, though, we need to do the maintenance stuff on it. Do repair, repaint, because we get our max price. Even though it's almost new, we did just do most of the field. So there we go. So let's get this sold, and then we're gonna get back out there and get the rest of that straw all baled up. All right, we got all of the straw baled up. Got our buds out there in the field. We already brought the harvester back, so we're gonna head over here with our load of wheat. And first thing to do is we're going to drop this off and feed the chickens, which they need it. They have no food. They're hungry. There's some hungry chicks. Why do I not have the trigger? I mean, it's not popping up. Do I need to come in I can see the trowel there and everything like that, and the markers are right there. So maybe I need to come this way. Nothing's coming up to the little thing that on the bottom screen says up here. So let's just look at the little debug here. Yeah, I'm sitting right over it. Oh. So I went ahead and pressed the button to unload, and so the reason it was not showing up, turn off the debug menu there, is the implement I had selected, I'm afraid to admit this, was the front weight instead of the trailer. So yeah, it was not showing on the screen like unload, to feed the chickens, whatever it is, So yeah, that's on me. I should just press the button. It would have worked. Didn't. Oh well. You know what? Moving on. We're moving on from that. Let's get this dumped into the silo, then I'll go empty the rest of the harvester and get that also loaded into our silo. And then we got to move on to getting the grass field all mowed up, which I'm not sure how we're going to do on that because, again, no fertilizer, no lime, it needs to be plowed. So I don't have high hopes. Let's just say that. Alrighty, so we're going to do what we did on the wheat field, and that is I'm going to do the two headlands to give us some room to turn around on the up and downs. And then I'll get a follow me worker going with the baler following behind me to bail up the up and downs. And then after I'm done with that, then I'll come back and do the headlands myself. One of the reasons I'm also doing the headlands on the mower is, I don't know if anybody else has had this issue, but so Sim Dashboard on my computer updated, but there was not an update for the app. And I've tried reinstalling everything, and the app is not connecting or not working to control my computer. So there's something going on there. I'm hoping that's just, Sim Dashboard didn't do an update or something, because I can't live without it. I need it. I want it. I gotta have it. Sounds like a country song. Anyways, oh, there's a bell there. Let's continue on and get the headlands all done. Then we'll grab the get our workers started with the follow me and start the up and downs. All right, we are over halfway done. I almost said halfway, but I kind of realized, hey, we've already done headlands and we've done the up and downs all the way down here to the bottom side of the field, and now we're on our way back. So yeah, we're well over halfway done. But what I want to mention is out there in front of us, you can see we do have a worker out there plowing up that field. Because again, we need to get the fields plowed up after we harvest them, because we have to plow, we got to lime, we got to plant, we got to fertilize, we got to do it all. And on top of that, we need to do on this grass field when we're all done with that. And that kind of makes me think. So I think what we're going to do here is we'll go ahead and wrap it up here, and I'll finish mowing this field and getting it all baled up. And then the next episode, we'll get all of these grass bales collected up, and then we're going to start with plowing up this field so we can get it limed and then replanted and fertilized with grass. And then we'll decide what we're going to do with that field out there that we harvested the wheat field. And we have $260,000 in the bank. Should we buy another field? That is the question. So be sure and stick around for, well, not stick around, but keep an eye out for the next episode. So if you have not already, be sure and subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified as we continue on with our little mini series here with early access on Alma. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful day and hope to see you in the next video.